A Million Little Things is one of network TV's hottest shows, and it's recently started its fourth season. One of the most notable aspects of the show is its ensemble cast consisting of some relatively little-known actors and actresses. And in this video, we'll be taking a closer look into their lives and some of their secrets. Let's dive into it. What's Eddie Seville like in real life? Eddie Seville is one of the main characters on the show, and his role is played by none other than David Gentoli. David is perhaps best known for his role as Detective Nicholas on the NBC show Grimm. Born in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, this actor actually had quite a different start in the industry. His first major TV appearance was as a contestant on MTV's Road Rules reality series in 2003. He later appeared on another MTV reality show called Real World, which he subsequently won. He later moved to LA and started his acting career, earning appearances in shows like Veronica Mars and Grey's Anatomy. David is married to Bitsy Tulloch, who was his co-star in Grimm. The two live in Vancouver together and have two daughters. David has mostly maintained a drama-free career, not giving a lot of secrets for tabloids to report on. Now, what about Rome Howard? Rome Howard is one of the show's most beloved characters, and the role is played by an actor with a somewhat similar name, Romany Malco. Romany Malco has had an acting career that has lasted over 30 years so far. You may remember him from his role as Jay in The 40-Year-Old Virgin, where he provided some hilarious one-liners. Fun fact, Romany is actually a former Marine, and his career as a Marine lasted from 1987 to 1991. While Romany may be a very successful actor known for his comedic chops, he knows how to take things seriously as well. He has raised his voice on more than a few occasions regarding the representation of African Americans in Hollywood. He spoke from his own experience as being typecast into stereotypical roles. His writings have been published in the outlets like Huffington Post, and that's not something you'd normally expect from someone who plays a character like Rome Howard. What are some interesting things about the actress who plays Maggie Bloom? Maggie Bloom is one of the central female characters on the show, and she's played by Allison Miller. Allison Miller is a 36-year-old actress who was born in Italy to American parents. Much like her co-star David Gentoli, Allison also got her start on reality TV. She appeared as a contestant on the show In Search of the New Partridge Family and began getting roles in various different movies and TV shows as an extra. After appearing in shows like CSI NY and Desperate Housewives, she landed the lead role in Blood, the Last Vampire, and the short-lived NBC show Kings. You might also remember her as Sonia from 13 Reasons Why. In 2012, Allison married movie producer Adam Nee. However, the marriage didn't last long as her husband filed for divorce in 2019. What's the actress who played Ashley Morales up to these days? One of the most interesting backgrounds out of all the lead characters and actresses on the show belongs to none other than Christina Ochoa, the actress who plays Ashley Morales in Season 1. Christina isn't just an actress. She's actually an incredibly intelligent science communicator. She happens to be the grandniece of Nobel Prize winner Severo Ochoa. As a science communicator, she has worked with Oceana and Earth's Ocean, both of which are ocean conservation organizations. She's also the member of Mensa, which means she has an IQ of over 140. The Spanish actress is also a very successful writer. Some of her work has even been featured in prestigious magazines like Vogue. Up next, where have you seen the actor who plays Gary Mendez before? Gary Mendez is one of the most beloved characters on the show, and he's played by James Roddy Rodriguez, an actor you might have seen before. James Roddy Rodriguez has appeared in numerous TV shows and movies throughout his career. He's appeared in shows such as Get Real, First Years, Mismatch, but he's probably best known for his lead role in Psych, which lasted over 8 years. Even as the show came to an end, he continued starring in numerous movies based on the show and appeared in some other movies as well, such as The Buddy Game. One other thing that coincided with his time on Psych was his relationship with his co-star Maggie Lawson. They were together from 2006 to 2014 and only stopped seeing each other after the show ended, so fans were disappointed in more ways than one when it happened. Why does Delilah Dixon look so familiar? What about Gary's new love interest Darcy? We're diving into these now, so get comfy. So, why does Delilah Dixon look so familiar? Delilah Dixon was one of the main characters for the first 3 seasons of the show and a recurring character in season 4 of the show. The actress who played her, Stephanie Shostak, has appeared in some movies you may have heard before, namely Iron Man 3 and The Devil Wears Prada. She was born in Paris, and her acting career began with roles in numerous independent French films. After scoring a role in The Devil Wears Prada, she began a successful Hollywood career. Outside of that, she maintains a relatively private life and lives with her husband and 2 children in New York City. What about Gary's new love interest, Darcy? Darcy was heavily featured in Season 3 of A Million Little Things. Despite being a recurring character for all other regular seasons. She's played by Floriana Lima, an actress that you might have seen around before. Floriana is perhaps best known for her role as Maggie Sawyer in Supergirl. She started her career as a production assistant for a local news channel in Ohio, and with some experience, she headed to LA to start her acting career. She appeared in numerous hit TV shows such as How I Met Your Mother, House MD, and CSI. She also appeared in an episode of Psych, which coincidentally is the show that her love interest in A Million Little Things, James Rade, starred in. What about the children? There are also two child characters on the show, Sophie and Danny Dixon, the children of John and Delilah. These two are played by Lizzie Green and Chance Hertzfield, respectively. Chance Hertzfield has been seen in shows such as Pup Academy and Dorg Van Dango before. He mainly appears in children's TV shows and even has a few voice acting roles under his belt. Lizzie Green, who plays his sister on the show, has starred in the Nickelodeon show Nicky, Ricky, Dickie, and Dawn as one of the titular roles. She became a regular on the Children's Network, appearing in numerous TV movies and TV shows for Nickelodeon. And finally, what about the recurring characters? No show is really complete without its recurring characters, and thankfully, this show has some amazing ones. One of the recurring characters that was introduced in Season 3 was Alan, whom Catherine allegedly began dating after she divorced Eddie. Alan is played by Terry Chen, an actor who has appeared in some blockbusters such as iRobot, as well as other TV shows such as The Twilight Zone, Battlestar Galactica, and Psych. One of the most tragic recurring characters on the show was John Dixon. The role of John was played by Ron Livingston. You might already know Ron from his role as Captain Lewis Nixon III in Band of Brothers, as well as his role as Peter Gibbons in Office Space. He's one of the most successful actors to have appeared on the show, and his performance as John was one of the most acclaimed ones on the show. Back in Season 1, Councilwoman Jerry Huntington was played by Constance Zimmer. Constance Zimmer is another acclaimed actress known for her role as Quinn King in the Lifetime show Unreal. She received an Emmy nomination for her performance on that show, and she's also appeared in numerous other successful shows such as Shameless, Grey's Anatomy, BoJack Horseman, House of Cards, and Entourage, among others. Does the cast get along? One of the reasons why the characters on the show have such amazing chemistry is because the cast actually gets along in real life as well. They're always posting pictures with each other, even when they're not filming or promoting the show. The cast even has a tradition that they do whenever they're between filming. They ride around town together. It might be a small gesture overall, but it goes to show the connection that the cast has with each other. Is the fourth season the final season of the show? A Million Little Things was only renewed for a fourth season about 4 months before it actually aired, and it's led fans to believe that it may be the final season of the show, despite there being a lot of stories left unfinished. Declining viewership is one of the main reasons why the show might be at risk of cancellation, as each episode now gets less than 2 million viewers. Season 4 will have over 20 episodes, more than any other season, and the show's creator, DJ Nash, has also dismissed rumors that it might be canceled, although it hasn't been renewed for a 5th season. That's a wrap for this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. See you in the next one.